our very special guest star. Oh, wait. No. That's the wrong speech.
Wrong show.
I think, oh man, I gotta have a speech. Let me see, there's gotta be something in here. Hang on, oh boy. Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, I got it. Okay, this is pretty good. All right. So is everybody ready to watch Disney Channel?
Heck yeah!
No, I'm sorry, that's next week. That's next week.
Where's the magic wand?
Yeah, it's in my pocket. Yeah, but in all seriousness, we are here to celebrate the 5th anniversary of Nickstory Archives. Woo! Yay! I put together a big show with some of the most popular Nicktoon episodes, some of my personal favorites. And in between those, there's also going to be some commercials. I need to stop moving the mic like that. But other cool surprises. I mean, what would Nickelodeon be without these cool bumpers and little animations and shorts, you know, you see in between the shows? So some of you may be wondering, what is Nickstory Archives? I bet the rest of you are wondering and thinking something along the lines of, CDCB, I know this. That's literally why I'm sitting here in the audience listening to you ramble on about my inner monologue. Well, don't worry, I'll make it quick, okay? Nickstory Archives is an online schedule archiving community I founded a little over 5 years ago now. It started when we learned that some of the, me and my friends learned that some of the SpongeBob premiere dates that were showing up on Wikipedia didn't match up with the old VHS recordings we were collecting and finding, you know? And that was kind of bugging me, you know? And I realized that it wasn't just a SpongeBob issue, it was an all across Nickelodeon issue. Like every show had a chance that, you know, if you saw the air date and it was listed, it wasn't even right. It just drove me nuts. So I rallied together some of these friends and the webmaster of a site called Nick and More, and we began researching every single Nickelodeon schedule ever. Day in, day out, like 7 days a week. It was amazing. And now our community that we created together has amassed over 1,100 members who are diligently working every day to catalog everything that Nickelodeon airs, track down old recordings and preserve them, and we're inspiring a whole new wave of love and appreciation for the network. Oh, and that SpongeBob air date is fixed on Wikipedia now.
Apparently Xfinity and Comcast never fixed it.
Well, you know, nobody's perfect. We're still working on that.
November 2nd, 2000. Your Kingston Heights still down. No.
Oh, my heart. You're going to kill me before the show's over. Before it even begins. Now, before we start the show, I got to get through a few disclaimers. Everything you're about to see, I've tried to gather up from the best sources I could find, you know, quality-wise. Most of it looks pretty good, but sometimes it's going to jump a little, you know, it's not always the best, but it's pretty good. I think it's going to be good for the most part. There is absolutely no filming allowed during the screening, but while I'm on stage talking about the screening, you're good. Not even a short clip of what's on screen is allowed. That's just theater policy, and I'm sorry, but I gotta stick by that. That's just the rules. I'd also like to ask that you keep the noise down to a minimum. That means no talking during the event, and especially no turning to your neighbor and going, "Maha!" Well, you're already breaking the rules. All right, everybody out. Event's over. Cancel. Next you're going to bring, like, chickens into the theater. Goodness sake. All right, now if you open up your programs... Oh, wait. I am skipping. The other disclaimer that I just skipped over is that you are free to laugh along with everybody and give your applause, and that especially counts if something shatters. It's like a house rule. You gotta applaud when something breaks.
Anything break or simply glass. You gotta narrow it down.
Oh, anything. Shattering is the best.
Property damage away.
Exactly. So if you open up your programs, which I'm supposed to be saying now, you'll see two little sheets of paper with copies of original Henry and June animation drawings from Kablam. Those are for you to keep. They're like my little surprise gift to you. Enjoy those. No problem. The program lineup is on the first page, and on the second page, we've got space for people to sign their names after the event, or write a fun little note or whatever they want. And actually, there's one person who had to bail from the event because he got sick, and I'll explain that like after the show. But if anybody wants to write like a good, well-meaning note to him or whatever, like that would be pretty awesome. I think he'd appreciate it. But anyway, back to the first page of the lineup. I split the event into two halves with a little intermission in the middle. More on that later also. So to start us off, we're going to watch Doug Funny break something of Mr. Dinks, and he's going to face a big moral dilemma when that happens. And then Angelica breaks something, and I hear there's chocolate pudding involved, maybe? I don't know about that. And then Rocco, he doesn't break something, but he and his friends do have a shot at making their own cartoon. And you can probably imagine how that goes. And finally, Stimpy takes pity on his best pal Ren, and he tries to invent something that will cheer Ren up. And last but not least, everything we're about to watch started with a little show called Pinwheel, and it only felt right to start this program off by playing that theme song. Actually, the second theme song, but we're just being technical and nerdy here. So without further ado, let the show begin. Let's see where I'm sitting. Okay, there we go. I found my seat. All right, now let's see my reading. Okay, so is everybody having fun so far? Right on. First of all, I want to apologize for the technical difficulties at the beginning. Thank you for your patience and understanding with that. And second of all, just a friendly reminder, I'm glad and grateful for everybody's enthusiasm, but please, as much as you can, try to keep the side comments to a minimum, dial them back just a little bit, please. With that being said, let's see what I've written here. All right, so before we get into the second half of the show, we're going to have a 10-minute intermission. I put together a montage of some songs from some of the other 90s essentials in Nick's lineup to give them their time to shine, you know, because not going to be in the main program. I figure, why not? You're welcome to stick around and enjoy the music, and as we did with Happy Happy Joy Joy, you're welcome to sing along as well, I guess. Or if you need to get up and stretch your legs, get some snacks, do whatever. Now is the perfect time for that. I will be hanging around here with you guys in the audience and get right back up here after the intermission. See ya. Hey!
Hello.
Howdy.
So for the second half of the show, we're going to be focusing more on the second half of the 90s. And by this point, Nickelodeon was at the top of the game, and they were pretty much synonymous with quality kids entertainment. Our first show is going to take us to a world where cartoons and comics collide. Just about anything can happen. And then next, Daggett finds a way to annoy his brother Norb again, and again, and again. After that, Arnold breaks something. And it's totally not the bike this episode is named after. No way, no how, not a chance. We'll have to see. So finally, after that, to wrap the show up, Squidward has to drum up a marching band to impress his rival, but his volunteers struggle to fine-tune their skills.
When do we get the free food?
Soon. Well, you already got the free food when you joined the...
Is this the part where we start kicking?
I have a speech to give y'all. So before we kick off the second half, I actually have a trivia question for all you Nickelodeon buffs. It's not too much of a stumper. I think most of y'all will know this. What do you say on Nickelodeon that gets you slimed? On the count of three, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
Exactly. I don't have any slime with me, but I do have the theme to the show that introduced slime to Nickelodeon. You can't do that on television. So let's kick off part 2 of this program with that. Hit it! And that's our show.
Thank you. The Nickstory Show. Oh wait, this isn't Discord. Never mind.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody for coming all this way to attend. Many of y'all flew in to attend from all over the country, or drove, or took a ship, I don't know.
We'll take a ship next time.
Hey, there you go.
You said something.
That's an idea.
I took one of the,
I think-
I took one of the tariff cargoes.
there you go. I think, but yeah, it's very humbling. It's incredibly humbling that something I thought of 5 years ago has meant so much to people that they wanted to even make this journey out here. It just blows my mind. It really meant the world to me to watch the community I built grow into this mega movement of scheduled archival. Since Nickstory Archives launched, people have made schedule archives for Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, and pretty much any other channel you can think of. I always tell people in the Nickstory community that every piece matters, and I'm not just talking about old schedules or old recordings, I'm talking about the community. I think the heart and soul of Nickstory is about bringing people together, whether they grew up on Pinwheel or SpongeBob or Paw Patrol. No matter if you have a history with Nickelodeon as a viewer or the parent or caregiver of a viewer, everybody's welcome in the community. I believe there's a unifying quality to Nickelodeon shows, and it's been the dream of a lifetime getting to celebrate with some of them with everybody today. So give yourselves a round of applause for goodness sake. Now the show may be over, but that doesn't mean the celebration is. We've got dinner reservations at Ted Skolton, just a short walk away from the theater. So if you want to stick around and hang, you know where to find me. And before we part ways, I think we're going to take a group picture, which is optional, because I know some people might not want their picture taken, but and if that's the case, I'll see you guys back in the lobby afterward. But anyway, once again, thank you everybody for all your support over the years. It's been a pleasure hosting you. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Like, I'm going off script here. Like, I'm literally holding back tears. This is just incredible.
You're starting to make me cry, man.
Oh, dang. I'm sorry, I don't have tissue insurance.
Who left the small abundance here?
As I always like to say, keep on nicking, everybody, and I will see you around. Have a great evening.